Welcome to Avona's vlog. Okay. Trucido's love. Trucido's love and Romansa's gifts from the gods convinced her imprisoners to keep her alive for continued experimentation. Though the humans normally slaughtered the defiled they created, the necrologists took samples of blood and tissue from Romansa, allowing them to create a new evolution of defiled, giving birth... Oh, that's a spider. No. If it was, it jumped somewhere. It was a tiny spider. The necrologists took samples of blood and tissue from Romansa, allowing them to create a new evolution of defiled, giving birth to the enlightened defiled. The enlightened proved to be immune to viruses. Strong, intelligent, and faster. Slowly, Romansa developed the capacity to observe others' minds and to project visions to them. And visions is in capital letter. Special. This is the reason she came to be called Romansa the Visionary. Ooh, excuse me. The humans were much more careful this time, but they did not understand Romansa the Visionary's powers. She placed memories of love for her in their minds and showed exceptional restraint and passivity when they entered her cell. Trucido was especially taken with her and protected her life aggressively. He arranged special accommodations for her in an area on the other end of the compound from the normal testing facilities. The other defiled were not so lucky. She aged unlike other defiled. As she aged, her powers developed from a contact requirement to a progressively larger proximity. When Romansa turned 18, she finally made mental contact with the other defiled in the compound and understood their suffering and needless death. By the age of 20, the Visionary One began projecting visions to key members of the complex staff to make them believe in the humanity of the enlightened defiled, and helped control the behavior of her fellow defiled to be more acceptable to humans. By age 22, Necrotech changed its policy to treat defiled more humanely, but of course, the defiled still ate humans when they could. Oh, that's hilarious. Just add that on to the end of the paragraph. But of course they still ate humans. Oh my god. Over time, publicity shapes the feelings of the population and human leaders to be favorable to the enlightened defiled. The new League of Nations passed Decree 108, the liberation of the enlightened defiled. The humans tried to be understanding and empathetic. They believed the defiled public image to be one of coexistence, but they did not understand that our continued existence was not in their best interests. The defiled left the complex under the guidance of Romansa, Queen of Death, and began a community in the heart of the Egyptian capital. Soon, with the help of Trucido, they began quietly converting humans. Romansa visited the pyramids of Giza and the mass defiled grave. As she walked among the lifeless bodies, they awoke. Her antibodies and antivirals had spread to the surrounding defiled and destroyed the virus, the rapture virus, in their bodies, as well as other viruses. Thus began the so-called Second Apocalypse, our revolution and renaissance. Through controlling the key media center personnel with visions, Romansa enabled Cairo to fall to a reborn defiled with little resistance. In less than a week, all of Egypt became the habitat of death. In less than a month, defiled awoke on every continent, even Antarctica. Defiled wrought devastation once again. Ooh, goosebumps. 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 good stuff. Oh, it's not that I don't like humans. It's gonna be a zombie tale, though, from the zombies' perspective. And always zombie tales, the humans all die, right? I mean, that's what they said in the class anyway. I haven't seen any of these zombies movies, but I read some Walking Dead, some of the comic book. I haven't seen the show. So, oh no. Oh, the exciting part. I accidentally jumped ahead to ooh. Romansa moved to the pyramids and Trucido followed her. She protected him as he had been loyal to her during the revolution. As Queen Romansa ruled the defiled from her throne outside of Cairo, from within the Great Pyramid of Giza, she trained the enlightened defiled to project vision and teach others. They became leaders of the defiled, known as the corpse-morn. I hope you get corpse-morn. They learned how to teach and lead seers and commanders. Those defiled who were not fortunate enough to be able to project vision came to prostrate and commune of Romansa's vision, though they could not learn her powers. The pyramids of Giza quickly became the Mecca for defiled. In a short time, a great human army from the Americas was sighted traveling over Morocco by a seer. Like, when I made this, I Google Earth. I was like, where would it go if it came from America to Egypt? Oh, Morocco. A country I don't really know. But now I know it better. The pyramids of Giza waited in silence as the human army rushed forward. High-flying bombers fell out of the sky and crashed as Romansa prevented them from firing nuclear warheads. Yeah! Vision. What can't it do? Lower-flying cargo planes containing troops and tanks landed on the outskirts of the pyramids and deployed. Explosions rumbled throughout the pyramids and smoke covered the sky. Rancid blood soaked the sands and human warriors fell. This ain't one-sided. This myth ain't one-sided. Finally, a single squadron made their way to the Great Pyramid and fought their way inside. The squadron arrived to the main throne room, and Romansa, Queen of Death, arose. Romansa was surrounded by Trucido and the corpse-morn. Romansa wished to face the humans alone, so she waved them away. Though the corpse-morn left through side exits, Trucido stayed with his love, fearing for her life. Aww, Trucido. Vile... Oh, I should do a voice, shouldn't I? Vile Queen Romansa, spoke Allied Commander Caramena. I am the Allied Commander Caramena, and we are here to apprehend you for your innumerable war crimes. First time there's dialogue in this story. Romansa the Visionary looked at the commander directly in the face, and Caramena winced. The other squad members fell to the ground. Romansa breathed in deeply and said, "Your law has no basis here. This is the land of the dead." Caramena fell to one knee in pain, but raised her assault rifle and fired it at Romansa, hitting Trucido multiple times in the chest and head. "So, you can speak our language," responded Caramena. "Have you no respect for your creators, the ones that taught you how to speak and what you know, who loved you? Respect for the ones that tortured and slaughtered my people," replied Romansa. "We live in a world beyond pain, one of the gratification of our desires, of eternal life." Romansa walked towards the commander, who fired her gun again but did not prevent Romansa the Defiled from taking her by the throat and lifting her from the ground. "Where did you learn to block my projected vision attacks, Commander?" "No." Caramena brought her arm up to fire the gun again, and Romansa batted the rifle away. "Very well." Romansa brought Caramena's mouth to her own and bit off her lower face. She threw the commander to the ground. "You talk too much anyway." I forgot about that joke. You talk too much anyway. Just bite your face off. Okay. Actually, I'm pretty far, aren't I? Well, there's a break if we need one. Oh, I have another cookie. Another 2.5 pages. The sun is moving. Oh my. Okay. Hey there, cutie. Thank you! Subscribe to get more videos, comment below to tell me what you'd like to see, and check out Patreon if you'd like to support me. Bye!